Hello guys, can you hear me? Please tell me if you can hear me. Is everything working fine? Can you guys hear some background noise or no? I can already see some people here. There's Mario, Paris de Marco, Doze Beer, Fabio Constantine, Neo Flux. Yeah, thank you all for joining us today. Let's hope that everything's fine. If it's not, please tell me. We'll just do something here very fast. Just one moment. To get something. I think that Dozy was asking about the website that I used it in the last review. That is from Ring Hafa. That is rsdb.com. Yeah, I forgot to type the sources on this last review. And this is something very important. I forgot sometimes because I use different templates. Background in your voice, nice. I really don't like this song too much, but if you guys don't care to... Sound is good. Oh, there's something that I need to change. Oh, no, sure, it's... There's this problem with Twitch. They always make a mess out of the title of the live stream. They combine stuff. So let me just fix the type of stuff here. This should be boxed. Yes. Hi. Snowmark is here as well. Morning chat, says Andy. Save on this banner reward. Cordero, there's just a review of me. I did a review on the banner, but sadly got a little of a delay. I will explain why. Just 1 second, guys. Let me just finish this work here. I have to change the link of the live stream. In the meanwhile, I think we can just go and... Oh yeah, it just did something wrong here. Let me fix this. Every time I do this, every time. This is because I'm live streaming on dual platforms and I think the software is not totally ready for this yet. Bartholomew looks like a beast. He is a beast, but then there are some things that we need to discuss about him. That's why. Oh man, even Tales of Arise here was... Oh no. I have to change the title. In the meanwhile, let's go claim the new event. I'm sure there are some very easy stages. We'll be discussing about the new banner in a few, and I will explain why I don't like the banner, why I like the banner. There was some conflict in this review because I made one version by the morning and I had to go to the dock to check my glasses again. You have to do that every year. And then I arrived a little too late home, and then I started from scratch, and then I realized that I was not looking as critical as I wanted to for Apollo, and then that's why I started from scratch. Yeah, I did this review like 2 times, but I didn't have Father review yet, so I only did Bart and Apollo 2 times, and that's good because sometimes when you watch through stuff 2 times, you understand a little better how things work for these characters. And Apollo has way too many flaws, in my opinion, to guarantee saying that he's something that everyone should pull for. I don't think that he's like that. I don't know. I want him because he's unique, but being unique does not mean that it's useful all the time. Yes, this is fixed now. Now I will just fix the other one now. Whoa. Hey Mokona, welcome! The game crashed, it seems. Why did it crash? But it did. Let's open it again. Oh, when you're streaming, I don't know where you changed this. How do I do this? Apollo is as much as useful as I use Gustav. I don't think you're using him too much, right? I'm pretty sure you're not. Gustav was interesting as in design, but how many people use him? For real? Oh man. No. the game running now? Let's open it. Sorry about this delay, guys. I'm still new to this. Launching? Seems like. Ah, I found it. Oh my. Why this took so long? It's fixed. So we have the both chats here on the screen, so if anyone wants to join by purple or want to join by red, they can choose whatever platform they want to. So Alexander says, hey, hi all, cleared normal difficulty of all real quick, doing the dailies now. Nice. Cian says, hey all, gonna say hello. Paris Mark says, Apollo is as useful as I use Gustav, really unique and cool, but not use it often. I agree with you, Paris Marco, that's the same feeling. You got to see the stuff and it seems so cool on paper, but then I started thinking where I will be using Apollo and which placement he will have in my setup, because to add Apollo I have to remove someone. And when does that work in my favor? And that's when I had to restart from scratch to, well, make it a review without just thinking about the coolness of this skill or how this works on paper, more about practice. And then that's why I didn't give a favorite review on him. Yes, I don't know if anyone already watched the review, that's why we kind of started a little too late. I posted the review exactly as reset time. Igor says, I'm like 99% sure the red is lower chance than T260 on this banner, and no one can convince me otherwise. I always get the worst characters multiple times and then not the best at all. I understand. That's pretty true. But I don't know, man. We cannot prove that. I also don't like when the game just tries to fool me. Let's go here to the event, and then we start going here. I'll be using my standard farming setup for Hidden Dojo. And we will see. And then we can chat while the game plays for ourselves. Yes, today is a good day, man. There's some good stuff I want to talk about. But in a few, everything in due time. Okay. Yeah, we're starting. So let me read the chat again. Really unique and cool. New Tomorrow says, no, after looking on your Bard, I'm not impressed. I like my Bard to be AoE, my Poké to nuke. That's a problem with how many people are looking into Bard. Bard is a little stronger than Poké in paper, but kinda on same grounds because he does not have an SS weapon. But still, in the future he becomes better. The fact is that Poké later eventually becomes better as well with Scatter Explosion. I forgot to say that because he gets a new style, but then we were just comparing this Barthélemy with the mage version of Poké. Guard? So he guards for first turn. What is happening here? Maybe he's invincible on the first turn. Ah, he is. Oh, still invincible. Use normal attacks. No full auto. Red stalking me on this banner. I think he showed up 6 times. So what were you chasing, New Flux? What were you chasing? We just have to keep attacking. Bart will get a special SS weapon as well. Yes, he will. And then when he gets that, he becomes better. I know that there is a version of Poké that's still very powerful. One of the recent ones. The latest one, besides the Robin one. That one is super strong. So for Scatter Explosions, that version of Poké still detonates. He will be better than even dead in that point. But the thing is, you can use them together. Getting a new Fire Nuke right now means a lot for some people, but not for all of them. And that's what I say in this review, that some people will get more value out of this Bard if they don't have the first version of Poké. I think it's a very good, important moment to summon for. This Fire Nuke it's not easy to replace. You don't have many single target Fire Nukes in the game, even on JP. So having this right now means a lot. There are other nukes in JP, but some of them are dual element, and the dual element ones are not even that powerful. It takes time. It takes time to have a replacement for Poké. So if you don't have Poké, this Bard will help you a lot. But if you have, it's just a matter of you valuing having 2 nukes or not. In my opinion, I do value. We will get some other strategies that use formations that we still don't have, that increases intelligence by 50 to 2 slots. And that is interesting because right now, it's exactly what we need. We only depend on Rainbow Rangers or Animal Stream. And when we are running Animal Stream, we can use 2 mages with 50%. That is the moment where you start using both Polka and Barthélemy together. And there was some content in the game recently that we could try to one-shot, and we were sometimes too close to it, doing full force. And if we can do it in 1 turn, it helps. It's a strategy as well. I'm getting a little too tired of just running evasion strategy. I was talking about this in my Discord channel. Yeah, it gets too old, it's too lazy, it's... my gosh. Weirdly using Gustav for Apollo fights, are you? My game was crashing like yours just now, Cian was saying. Let's see what else here. Mutant Sage uses regular attacks the first few turns, not that it matters on normal. Bart will get a special SS weapon. Mutant is invincible like for 5 turns. 5 turns? Shaded Blue, I want all characters named after color. Red and blue. Only in global he is limited. Salim says, morning guys. Morning Salim. How are you? Copy. Welcome Copy as well. Nick. Apollo is here. He is. But is he making a show? I don't know. So in the end, I was looking into Apollo and then his AoE cyclings are way terrible. Way terrible. And some people were saying that Apollo is better than Creator. I always look at on Creator as better. I always liked Apollo when I saw him for the first time. But I knew his limitations and I never saw him as better than Creator. I know that people look at Creator as more of a gimmick character, but you have to understand sometimes that even if you ignore one skill of a character, there's still a lot of it. Some characters like, remember Termite Final Emperor being many squads? You were ignoring his first skill. The first skill was just to increase the resistance to damage for 1 turn by 10%. Well, that was useless. No one was using that. He was an offensive character. But then that character was still very good for many time. And that's the case with Creator. I always thought that he was better than some people were saying. Some people were saying that he was trash. I didn't understand. And then he just has a cheap AoE attack that can be used all the time. He has double elements, he's easier to use, he can be programmed easier than Apollo. And then Apollo has Inheritance with 2 different elements that has 4 BP, lower damage, has problem cycling then. His low BP AoE is very weak when compared to what we are getting right now. And then I was thinking, man, how can I use Apollo in my favor? And I didn't find a reason to. And then I want to have Barthélemy. I want this new Barthélemy. He's not just about scatter explosions. He has an STR debuff, and people don't judge that as useful right now because we are using evasion strategies all the time. The veterans, at least, we are always using that because we have all the key pieces. We do have the 2 buffers, we do have the 2 agility debuffers, we have intelligence debuffers, we have dexterity debuffers, we have the whole gang to just make the game so easy. And then why would you try to decrease the damage if you can just evade? Well, that's true, but then it's just the game will change. The game is changing for those that are still not seeing it, and in no much time when we get tower, you guys will ask for the buffers again, and we will have them because I will probably want to have Barthélemy for STR debuff as well as I want him for scatter explosions. We have to remember that we don't have any other STR the buffer with such a high intelligence. The closest one is Doll, and Doll barely does damage, she's more of a sustain. And you can use Barthélemy for damage. New to Marcel, so this stupid guard mechanic pretty much means we won't be farming this event. The last stage always has this guard system. Guard mechanics not every fight, thankfully. Oh yes, but which fight is it? 1st and 6th. Still bad for farming. I think not many people will want to farm this. Oh, what a strange thing. Let me try to change something here. Are you guys hearing the background sound? Okay, let's fix it. Don't forget, Big Hammock Genie has STR support and guarantee for first turn if that's all you need. That's not exactly what I want in long fights. We were talking about tower. Many tower fights are not just about the first turns, and that's also not that reliable. I think I should go for the red first or Bart. The thing is, even if Bart is good, I still don't consider him top tier. Red is top tier. You also have more chance of getting something if you don't have the other styles. If you're a newcomer, that banner offers more value. He has 5 characters, and well, Bart banner only has 3. And even if you don't consider Apollo that good, I mean, you may even use Hannibal more than Apollo, in my opinion. Because the situations for Apollo to be useful are not aplenty. You can use him like Wagner's if you want, you can use him like Creator if you want, but then he's inferior to them if you use it just the same. If you're using Apollo in the back, what exactly is he offering to you? Because he's a tanky mage that could be used in the front line. And in the back he deals less damage than Creator. Is anyone pulling for Apollo? I don't know. Nutamar says I have Doll, Poke, and Wagner, so I'll skip you Bart. That's interesting. You have Doll, you can... Yeah, I already have Doll as well. I still don't know if I'll pull for Bart. I think I will just save my gens and see what they have left in store. Because I really don't want to play with Fodder. Some people want to play with him, but then there's some gimmick behind him, but on the same time, I already have way too many tanks. I don't see myself using him instead of UDX Madeline if I can. This type of system is... If I can use him as my main tank, but not thinking about the cover system, he's an okay tank. If you think about the cover system, he's not that reliable, then I don't know. Oh, Aegis shoot again. After seeing Char tier list, I want to go back and pull for Creator. Creator is, I was saying Creator because Apollo and Creator are kind of similar in some stuff. It's not like they are that important as well. None of them are. Like I was saying Wagner, I'm saying the name of Wagner many times, but I didn't even say that he was important, the most important character in his banner. And that is still true because, you know, he's easy to replace. You can already see people getting into competition with him. Wagner's was beaten by Creator in my opinion, although they can still be used. But then now comes Apollo that can also be used similarly. And then we will have other characters that can be used similarly again, so you keep just getting more characters similar to Wagner's, while, well, Noel has a fast attack, that although not the best fast attack in the game, he still stays there as a fast attacker, that even when you find more fast attackers, you'll still be using him on final items, still be using him in some situations, and he buffs the squad as well. So that longevity is more important than having a character that's just good now and that just gets decreased value over a short period of time. And the same thing was with Rock. Rock has that intelligence buff to the squad that's pretty unique, no one else has that. We didn't know that Summer Aslus and Rock were coming next, so in that moment in time, Rock was still offering more than both Noel and Wagner's. So people were also asking me why did I say that Noel had a better volley. That's the reason. That's the reason why I'm still using Wagner's here. You can see that I'm using Wagner's for my weekly content, but I didn't need to change. He's here because I found that he's fun. I could just keep using Commando Emilia just fine. She was doing the job just fine. You can even use 260G if I want. I don't have problem with weekly content. I change just for, you know, to change. To not feel that I'm doing the same thing all the time. Keiichi says you think Blue is good. Blue is still good. He's still like one of the toppest sun damage dealers. I think that within time he lost potential with his AoE damage. AoE with Blue now is flawed. Especially because we have Summer Final Empress and she does way more damage than Blue. But Blue still rocks for single target. If you think about Blue in single target, that's still good enough, and that is something that still worked. Especially because the banner has 5 styles. Rosa says I managed to get all 3. How many pulls you did? Irene is here. Welcome, Irene. Eyo ali, nihongo anali. Rosman says I like Father with his status buffs, but I really don't need him at all. No one needs him. if you got many tanks, like, I think that Cotton's more interesting than Fodder. Sad to say, but it's true. Fodder at least has AoE damage, a good AoE damage that no other tank has. Ultan Hill says, Fodder is the only one I want, but I don't want to pull an banner just for one style most of the time. I have Rain anyway. Yes, and I say in my review, I don't know if you already watched it, that Rain, I will be using Rain even if I had Fodder. It's hard because even Fodder can take up for a damage, he's still not a full damage dealer. He's not a nuker. He's a good damage dealer. Good. Good is different than nuker. Don't forget to like the video. Thank you! I always like when you guys say that. Let's go. Decided to go for red and got him one multi, SaGa. That's insane. Congratulations. This time I brought some lot of water, you know. I drink like 2 liters every live stream. That's a lot, but that's me. I drink like 6 to 7 every day. Apollo is locked to Fire Element only. No, he does learn Lightning and Moon by inheritance, but those skills are very weak. Very weak. And when he's not with his 2 passives activated, he does not do that much damage. You guys will see if you guys get him. It's just like when he was released, well, he was released after the 2nd version of Polka, and that 2nd version of Polka barely does AoE damage as well, so what was the competition? Even a Spare Girl does more than it. It's a lot of water. Yes, it is. I'm not sure if I want to go for Apollo now. We're going to have to pee. Yes, I do pee like two times my live stream as well. So Jai says I got Barney 1 multi as well. 1 multi, my gosh. Those are the good summons. You should stop, man. In my opinion, if you got Bart, stop. Don't keep going further. You will not get much of that out of that. Okay, so we are just going forward. It seems like this should be easy to clear, but this is not an event to farm. If this is not an event to farm, let's keep on Conquest. Why stay here? David Ross says I think I probably not close. I got everything on that banner except for Hannibal. Oh man. If you only don't have Red and Hannibal, I must say that it's still not a bad decision to pull. Sadly, because Hannibal is still okay, he keeps being okay every time, and Red is meta. So, if you only need Red, that's too much to ask for 45,000 gems. But I know that some people are going for even 45,000 for Red. And the reason is just that he appears in many strategies, not just mine, but I think other people also use him. So, by seeing many strategies with Red here and there, people will want to use him as well. I understand. I agreed, I think I'm done pulling, you should. Cavi says I have Claudia, Monica, Jamie, I'm still using Hannibal. You see? Capivara has Hannibal. I don't have Hannibal. I wanted to have him, but I couldn't keep on because I think I got 2 characters from his banner in 3 multi-pulls. He was the only one left, if I remember correctly. And I thought that no, it's not worth chasing him. I can live without him. Rasmus says, I really want that Red and I'm missing Hannibal, so I might pull. It means more if you have 2 characters missing. Rasmus says, I really want that Red. Oh, I read that. Mutant Hill says, gonna try and clear out the shop in a day or 2, then go back to Conquest for grinding. Caps are only a little higher with Apollo. How much more? 10? Only 10 more? That's just, well, useless. Just don't keep farming in another place. Ascendant says, I have Descendant. Your name is Ascendant and you have a Descendant. That's conflictable. Nick says, I got Red and Bart. I think I may stop. You should stop there. Don't try anything else. Makes no reason to pull for the other ones. Red is usually in my groups. I don't use Hannibal much, to be honest. I think it's also about rotation. Sometimes the game asks you to bring Blunt. Sometimes the game asks you to bring Pierce, and that changes according to time. Recently, the game wanted us to bring a lot of Pierce damage. Then they wanted a lot of Blunt. They still haven't fully went back to Slash. They still haven't. And when they want to return to Cold, I don't know. They have also a lot of Lightning. Rock Bouquet Creator. Madeline. So they were pushing for this type of elements. They will go back to Slash eventually, and the enemies will be weak to Slash mostly, and then we will probably be using these styles more. But it's interesting, yeah, you said that you were not using Hannibal. There was a lot of content weak to Pierce recently. Iron says you can skip Hannibal too, unless you don't want to have a Pierce nuker. He's great for single turn boss farming. Yes, you can skip him as well, but he was talking more about red. I mean, if you have red and someone else as a target, it's still good. If it's only red as a target, it's lower cost. If you were only going for Hannibal, no, this banner would totally sucks if you are just going for Hannibal. Even if you don't have him, it's just easy to replace him. I replace him with many styles. I replace him with Claudia, with J-Mill, with Darky. Darky offers so much more than Hannibal. Hannibal is good, but he's only one thing. His role is just to clear stuff in one turn. People overhyping him too much. Who was overhyped? Ascendant? Apollo? I think some people don't like my review of Apollo. I don't know. But I did like Bart more than other people were thinking. David says, man, this is disappointing. I was saving for Apollo because people were saying he's awesome, and now I checked him out and he's not very impressive at all. You watched the review as well, David Ross? Big Willie says the guard stages are amazing for unlocking and leveling up new skills. Oh man, alright. Yes. Rasmus says, whoa, I got red on my first temple. Oh my gosh, everyone is just so lucky here. I want to hear about people that are not that lucky, because I don't believe they're just lucky people here. Give me your luck, please. Ascendant says he's too niche. Only Bart and Blue 2 times each. Oh, Paris de Marco, thank you. $5 from Paris de Marco. First multi-pool got global exclusive red. So happy to celebrate with this super chat. Thanks so much for doing that, man. Oh, I can see this on chat here. Nice. Congratulations. First multi-pool. So I probably give you some luck. If I was part of your day, if you watch any of my content, I was part of your luck. Thanks so much for the help, man. Congratulations, and stop there. Don't keep going. Aaron says, exactly, don't see people hyping Apollo, but he's famous. I heard in my chat that people were hyping Apollo. I didn't even see people hyping Apollo, but I believe that when they say that someone else was hyping him. But it's always the case. I remember that some people kind of lead me to some other reviews, and opinions are always different. But everyone is just, well, entitled to their own opinions. Everyone can have their own opinions. But even I... Whoa, the boss is just melting. Apollo is melting. Looks like an enemy from the Tokusatsu. Was it says I have Jamie, Claudio, Matriarch, Darkhead, not as much room for Hannibal. Exactly, where would you use him? You use him instead of Matriarch, probably. She does very good damage, but she cannot compete with the top. She has a faster cycle as well. That kind of makes a lot. And also, I use her more for Sun than for Pierce, to be honest. If you feel better, I pitched Global Red on his original banner. I did like 9 or 11 multi-pulls for him. Sedent says, congratulations, Marco. Yes, man. We have to have some happiness in some moments. Also, the value did increase here for September. There's only one bad thing about chat now. That's why I keep trying to suggest using Streamlabs and PayPal. Right now, on Super Chat, because of the US law, I only get 40% of the value that's donated through there. But I will update here manually, because I don't know why it never changes manually. So let me get 155. That's all thanks to US law. Oh, and nice. I'm so lucky in this game, shaking my head. Low female wasted like 50,000, and now I'm seeing I'm going to have to do the same to get red. Oh, Mayfield, sad to hear that. But it's like that in this game. I also had to PD like 3 banners in a row, and I felt like trash, but then I got lucky another time. Rasmus says I got fodder my second multi. I'm gonna stop there. Lol, good game for me. You summoned the Bart and you kept trying? Why? Apollo methods before dying. Only on Ultra Hard 6. What a strange thing. Also, this squad is terrible for this fight. I don't know why I'm using this. I think it's laziness. I got red easy on this first banner. I put a lot into Courageous banner though. Courageous banner. I think that time I was a little lucky. Not that much, but a little more. It's strange that Apollo is weak to heat. Why is this guy weak to heat? He is the heat himself. How does that make sense to you? It does not make sense to me. I still want the other SaGa characters, but I need to save for Meteorarch and Yoma and Astalos. Yoma? This is the mystic version of her? Oh, Ngung says I want Bart 410, no single SS. Man. If I want to pull for Bart, I would just not try to summon with multis anymore, just do singles. What sound is playing on the back? This one is better than that terrible home screen music. Wish you luck. Oh, thank you. I still not decided. It looks like Ultra Hard 5 is the one to farm. It should be, but do you know the caps for Ultra Hard 5? We'll check that. It's all about the caps. If the caps are the same for Ultra Hard 5, why we farm this? We should not farm this. What are you guys deciding? Barthélemy is the best one of the banner or not? Neil says have to farm to clear shop at least. Oh yes, farm. We should farm stage number 5. Better farm on Conquest. Yes. Ah, this song. We have this song, but with a different tune. I don't care about caps, I just want to farm the event currency and go back to Conquest. Yes! I think this is the best decision. Oh my gosh, this song is terrible. People will hate me by saying that, but it's true, man. I can't stand this. It's weak to heat and what? Blunt. Do I have a blunt squad saved here? Hope I have. Yes. Take that. Do you think they made him weak to fire, so it's worth to grind Green Bart and bring him? But sometimes they didn't do that. Like a UDX or Pina event, the enemy were not weak to any of her attacks. I'm getting weapon accessory, then back to Conquest. You should do that. You should do that. The song is nostalgic. Nostalgic, yeah, but I didn't play the original game, so that's why I'm not nostalgic. Reminds me of my cousins. Why? Did they play this game? Mario says, please like the video. Thank you. I think Apollo has potential on the Azura fight. Guys, I have a strategy for that Azura fight that still haven't done because the life has been a little harsh on me recently. I was a little busy, but you guys will find it so fun. There's 2 new strategies for that battle with Apollo. And I want to showcase it. But that makes sense, yes. Copy. But there are other alternatives. Mario Hardy says, I'm heading to work tonight. Again, Mario, you're back to work. You were having vacation. Are you still playing Tales of Arise? Montaño says, I love Summer Alien, killing it for 90,000 damage with Dynamic Watermelon Cut. Dynamic Watermelon Cut? Is that the name of the skill? She should be very strong with 3 hits. Pokémon list that gets special treatment. Always. We played Final Fantasy Legends 1 and Final Fantasy Legends 2 a lot. We play a lot of Game Boys. I only played Pokemon and Game Boy, I think. What else besides Pokemon? I did play Mega Man Extreme, but not for much. Besides that, I don't really remember much. Copy, the song is nostalgic to me because I love the Game Boy games back in the days. They have a very weak sheep tune, even weaker than the original Nintendo, the original NES. Just pull out King Rofus to one-shot him. Can Rofus one-shot him? Yes, I am. I love Arise. Man, that game's insane. Wish I had the time to play that today, but I had to go to the dock. They asked me some exams to... Because, you know, there is a problem with my site. Let me remove this. When I remove my glasses, it seems like my eyes are smaller. I just don't know why. It's because I probably am forcing my view. And let's click here. Next quest. When I get my finger too close to my two eyes, my vision gets too much distorted. And I didn't know if that was the case because I never used the glasses like till 1 year ago. And the doc said that I need to do some exams that can only be made very far from here just to understand if I do have some deviation. I don't even know if I want to do. I asked her if that would change my my quality of life, and she said that it would just explain what I have, but it will not change my quality of life, so I may not even do that. Muton says, pro tip, most of Apollo attacks are hit. Bring Polkan or Almus and watch Masamune hit for 0. That makes sense. But we will not be farming this too much. Is there a romancing fight here? I don't know. You're like Milhouse from The Simpsons. Milhouse has that? It's been a while since I last watched Simpsons. Stigmatism? Not just that, she said that there's more to this. Ah, no. We should have returned to normal attack. I'm bringing Polka for sure. Ah, there is romancing fight. Ah, that's fun then. Makes sense bringing Aldous or Polka. It's sane because he attacks with fire and is weak to fire. So Polka shines here. Yeah, and Aldous as well. But Aldous is so strange. Mario Heart sees Stigmatism, my weird glasses too. She said it was not just that. Still don't know what it is. I want to see Ultra Hard 5. What are the caps? This is totally unnecessary, man. Why farm this? The romancing fights are all about waiting 4 turns again. Does have a lot of HP, huh? Now it's time to bring Tiger's Den and be defensive. Got wrecked when Apollo started melting. He uses different attacks. Makes sense that he gets weak when he's melting, and he uses heat to melting even further. Apollo. Apollo is a Greek god, right? Red is being invincible again. Of course, Red is invincible. Started using Hummingbird for too long, he becomes invincible. At least Cotton can also sustain. Oh, Liza is still alive. At least we didn't die. Now let me check if people are saying stuff about the video. The video review. Okay, we reached the end. 6 stages, 4 difficulties. Andy says if anyone, I don't know if anyone knows this, but Polka is immortal against Apollo, he cannot be touched. We were just talking about that, Andy. So we're not here. It seems like, well, people kind of agree with the review. Okay, time to test squads here. Romancing. Oh, there's only just romancing and nothing else? Let me check the stage number 5. Look, Red has... Oh, Too much. 13, 17. That's too much. Let's get a character that don't have that much. Maybe a creator. Where is my creator? Well, creator can still get HP. But creator is close to 30, 50. So maybe we can only get one more. So we should only farm this for the currency. Who else? Who else has clothes? Look, she has 1356 and she still has sparkles. Mine has 3080. Oh my gosh. So maybe this stage has 1360? 1360. Makes sense. But it's still not approved. Yeah, I don't have any other style with this amount. More than that. I don't. Do you guys know what's the cap? Wanna fight this boss? It shall be easy. Roma Dragon? What squad is this? I don't know. So let's start with this. Let's call this Apollo. Hollow. Might be your base status sparkling, not HP. Might be, but what's about you? Happy Head, Poke Day, SaGa Farm. Yes, what can we use here? You just have to go for a fast farming. But talking about the boss, I'll use Tiger Zen, of course, because this is my best strategy recently. Red stays. Wagner's Dome. Where's Polka here? I think my Polka is trained. It's not maxed, but at least trained. Yeah, he's here. I don't think I'll be using Rofus. Or should I? What about Fuse? Fuse and Summer Elizabeth is just so nice recently. Guys know that I usually use mirrors in my setups and he's just broken. What about using Happy Head, Polytave, SaGa Farm? Start with Polka, then let's think about who else. I want to use Red, that's for sure. I need a healer. That's why I always use Mirza. I always use Jorg these days as well in Tiger's Den. This is my best setup. Just can get better than this. And then we have Polka. Yeah, it's like this. This is my best method. I don't think I can lose with this. Can I? Is it too cheesy? What do you guys think? Are we being too cheesy with this? Jorg, Volcano can heal. Oh yeah, Volcano. Does he? And he also does heat. But I don't think have space for him. That's what I'm saying. With this setup I can beat almost everything in the game. Why would I summon for Apollo? He needs to be used in boss fights. He shines in boss fights, but in specific boss fights. Not all type of boss fights. Man, it's so funny to use Hermes shows with Red. Poor Red. He looks like some heals. No judgment here, Red. You can use whatever you want. Travel notes, why? Ah, we have two, okay. Here's you keep up this. Takizaki. Excuse, I like the hero's omelet. I'm okay with him using celestial armor instead, because it gives him some resistance. He will stay kind of on the front. Just now kicking off this event. Doug Bowden, welcome, Doug. Getting ready for Apollo to hurt me soon. Hope it will not hurt you so much. Legendary anime fan says I'm uploading full scene of Tsukihime remake. I mean, never heard of you before. Are you a bot? Whatever says, did someone call me? I mean... do we need some inheritance here? Yeah, for Nawal's door, like always. I always forget that. I always forget that. Why do you give Mirza the intelligence word? In fact, that gives more weapon power. It says here. It's just because I'm lazy. That's the explaining. But yeah, sometimes I put the fire's word, sometimes I put the other one. It's me being lazy. Playing run scene right now, I am using those opening turns with Global Excelus to debuff the heck out of his intelligence. We'll see if it works. Yeah, I'm not bringing any debuffer here, right? He uses intelligence. Yeah. What do we do? Now all is too much here. Red can start... Oh, what can debuff Will? George, Polka? It's just because I usually bring the debuffer in the place of Polka and use Red as my main damage dealer. Mirza... Well, do we really need Mirza? Intelligence debuffer that can also heal. Do we have one? We do. We do. We have Joe that do that. And not just Joe, but Yunjin as well. Yunjin has blunt damage. Joe also Water Hammer. But this is fun. I want to see how it goes. Michael Lee says, are you gonna pull a new banner? Still undecided. I'm still undecided. Whatever. Okay. Eoflux says normal attacking Apollo is good for learning skills. Probably has a very high spark. Oh, Scrubs just subscribed. Thank you so much. 3 open with water festival. Does he attack? Does he do damage romancing before he changes? Of course, Red will use this. This gacha gods Kami were good on me on Svenner. I got both daddies in 5 pulls. Both daddies! 5 multi pulls is not that much. You got lucky, Doug. Congratulations. It's good to have lucky sometimes, so you don't feel so trash. Like me, sometimes I feel so trash. No, he's not doing damage. He does not do any type of damage. I was not paying too much attention. So it was kind of a waste. It was a waste, it was a waste. The other festival banners have been pretty painful, so it was nice. Many people reported to be spending many gems in the Final Fantasy Legends banner. On all of them, even. There was 2 banners together. Those are so hurtful. Dozy Beers here says, I kind of want Bart, but don't want the rest, so I may have to wait for the rerun. Yeah, that's my case. I want Bart, but is it worth to go for this right now? Maybe not. I want to see him together with Polka, but can I wait for that? Next turn? Am I counting him wrong? Should have used a hummingbird before. What a waste. You had one more turn. At least we get overdrive before the time arrives. Here he comes. Hey man, is he invisible? I don't know, Sin. Yeah. I'm late. Did you summon for Apollo? No, I didn't. Why am I using this? Got ready. 5 multi-pools and Barton 2 recommendation chart. Stop! This is my recommendation. He does have a lot of HP. I was expecting this. Can he be nuked? More likely not. So, can we inflict something on him? No. Of course not. He's the boss? Yes, he is. You remember this song, Nice Guy? He explodes after going melt if you don't kick with him quickly. He goes melt around the pierce symbol there, or the heat symbol? You listen to the OST, instant death team. Even with this type of formation? About 20% HP. Okay. I'll be attention to that. His damage is lacking. I didn't even debuff him. I think I'll save VP to use punishing combo twice in a row. Or no, not yet. Let's keep stacking. If only Ray could pop up back after. Ray? You inflict unconsciousness to all units. Ah, in one turn. Maybe not the time yet. Let's use one Water Festival. Without combo. Then normal attack. Actually, yeah. Let's do this. Steel Blade Light can be used now. boss is a nice bread after Ashura. It's not that strong. It's just gimmick, right? Ashura was cheesing. He's melting close to the code icon here. Sad you guys have to go, about to head out to work. Have fun, to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much, Mario Hardy. I see you again next time. Haven't spotted on your screen, does he do a debuff clear? I didn't notice this, to be honest. Let me check here. He doesn't have any abilities, only 3 attacks. Runs land. Haven't seen him using this. Maybe melting is after a certain number of turns, not a certain HP. No, I think it's in 40% of his HP. He's a little stronger now. It started doing what? Will he one-shot me now? Doesn't seem like. Maybe he one-shots because you were debuffing him many times? I don't know. I feel like Polka will kill him. He's dead. He didn't try anything on me. It was a joke. The fight was a joke. I don't understand. So easy. Why did they explode you guys? What just happened? It was so easy. Didn't even break a sweat. That's also the reason why I said that. Why do I need Apollo? I don't. I don't. I clearly know why I should use Creator for farming. But Apollo, I don't know. I took a lot of time to kill him, so it's not a number of turns in my opinion. Because we killed him, I think right now I will try to farm stage number 5. Thank God this fight is easy, Jesus Christ. He self-destructed on me, maybe better in G. Maybe. Did you try to debuff him, Mutant Heal? Or, I don't know. If you debuff him, he'll probably instant kill on some turn. Ah, maybe if you debuff him. People just want to debuff the bosses now every time. I think the melt phase start after some turns have passed. I don't think so, Copy. I think it's a there. So I was watching the melting in the other stages, and we were just seeing it all the time. Just realized it has romancing. Yes, you debuff it. Maybe that's the reason. If you go slowly, just works. Tiger Shark works here then. We don't need tigers then. It's just that the Tiger Shark kinda needs you to just keep being attacked. Now for farming, what do we do here? Let's go for full blunt. Fuse, Red, and Summer... Summer? Summer Liz and Rufus. The boss will explode. We just say, please stop. Stop doing that. Try the buff comp and see if it triggers. Oh, guys, please try for me. Let me try to run the stage number 5. Help me on this. If you debuff, you can probably do instant kill on some turn. Why did you base it that? The buff versus DPS races tend to take longer, so maybe you didn't hit a turn cap. No, but I was not doing DPS. My squad was using Tiger's Den. That does not increase his status. It was a very slow fight, could have been way faster. The current raid boss, if debuffed is intelligence, you do cleanse. Yes. Do you think I didn't hit the turn cap? Hey, have to play Tales of Arise. I will be playing that tomorrow, Remio. Tomorrow. Big difference between a cleanse and an instant loss. He has a big difference. Let's just get anyone here in the back just to test this setup. Should work. I'm loving Tales of Arise, but I have to get back to Shin Megami Tensei as well, so I'll probably be switching back and forth. We'll do longer live streams as well. But you guys have to watch, please watch it. Also, guys, I want to say that I had some good news and I want to share with you guys. Wife is oh no, I'll say that in another time. But I do have some good news. Let's go for full damage. Man, I will need more of this fitted helm. I just can't drop it on plus version. Anyone using Hydro Leather? Fuse. Actually, I think I should use the best equipment with Rufus. He's the best one. Fitted helm goes to you. Silver Charm. Okay, Fuse, you probably have the best you can get. Silver Charm. Oh, she does not use Silver Charm. Red has this. Beast Mail. Let's go. 40% debuff, I meant. Oh, you meant this 40% debuff on the Conquest boss. Yes. That Conquest boss, yes. Yeah, if Apollo cleans the debuff, he then triggered an instant kill attack. You saw he cleansing the debuff? Banner review is there. Yes. Banner review is there. Kinda delayed, but yes. I used a full damage squad plus Sensei for heals. I didn't have any problems. He killed some characters, but only one of time. Polka didn't even took any damage. Seems interesting, copy. Maybe he's just weak. Maybe they didn't try to buff him to global levels. Let's run on auto. Am I running Romancing or Ultra Hard Fight? Oh. No, I'm not running the stage. Let's go full damage on Kami Raid. The sooner you're dead, you can start another round. No need to fight that long. That's what I do as well. Those unparalleled magic increase intellectual's effect stack each turn. Just refresh. No, it stacks. It stacks.